chachamo ema makwa bebe yare hosam pa torrencham kese e na ato my Ghana o mamu ni nyina e na yato abise no yema ebusua o made hye ho aka ni nyina ya akọ e na omo a omafiri mu no nso no yebomo demefadwie medi e de mame efia nyako papa bi Kwesi paka wosen e wa ha e na Akua Asieduaa e wa ha ye kambom na ye de obokrata mu nkomodi ani mpense mu na bene de dodo na de abeya e ho asama na beka me de daily graphic na edi kan Dr. Edodo Mane Boama edaha na Dr. Mutala Muhammad enso edaha Meniru enso na etoso miensa no na Dr. Sapon ebebi atwam no waya asantamantam so afo eda ene omo ekeka ho no enso na ene daily graphic truth and accuracy every day the obokrata na ediaba tragedy strike nation 2 ministers 6 others perish in helicopter crash president declares 3 days national mourning starting today page 3 nchiremu nyina ewo honum ti atorencham kase ya ato my Ghana no ya asoafo mienu na mpanifo bi nso ka ho ene soja adwumakuo no mu enso fo bi ka ho ma ne ye nwotwe a omu wiye no helicopter no ewo Brufredu sikama ya eno wo adanse akofo mu mansimu na omonsam ewo hana mampani ese ne fo amiensa ne adi so o mamu ni nyina ya yi ai e de akai wo mu na ehase ne ho nsam eno na de eno ana graphic de bai Kwesi
answer number question again say na ye no mamen kan message bi aba from the ministry defense for her and me the who for Indra because a major to say me the who for almost that video now they can want something that will be a share or demo when they sent it to me they told me status and a military officer been a friend say me free
communication ministry so about will be
it's yeah my main kind message for those of you who've not heard and said that you bought a man for coco say we have become aware of videos and photos circulating on social media of a helicopter crash and the burning bodies of some victims. We ask that out of respect to the individuals involved, circulation of these videos and photos should stop immediately and all copies deleted. We count on your cooperation. Our prayers are with the families and friends of those impacted. Yeah, message on air can look here.
We defense ministry, yeah, and our communications ministry. So the biaba.
I almost send text SMS and kasa. Almost send every ministry of communications.
And any people be ready home.
Na they will cry there. Me the name who. We say na kwa you TV. So na me say munya who. Videos na go send the cover na. Me send some na ya chimu adada. Enya de papa. Yemfa buoma de wawu kakra. Ni titu kwan no mufa so ye na ahomete nti ministry no ne so afo no esega na fo nyina se empaye mo ne wo bibi ya ye mmoma abusua no na wo a wo forwarding ya ema obi ne wo so ade ato status ne de keke ka ho no ye nya ni nyina na enye fe enye titia
yo nti Andra esi no in fact na cause banse o mampeni ka na ade. But I've told people say I'm pending count because I have seen a flyer of him now or call Assemblies of God for a program.
GPCC.
I was a program, no, exactly. A first national pastors and spouses a meeting. You know, almost a prayer retreat.
Assemblies of God.
As Assemblies of God Church. You know, a pastor for ne Oyerepa and almost a prayer retreat and almost a Omampeni and Omampeni see Assemblies of God in sometimes go preach you are sorry there. It's in also not there of Kobe. It is our program and Omampeni Amba a year of Wasinibi. And I was telling people that there was a possibility to say Z9 helicopter now on fire. The president could have been on it. But for this program, the president could have been on it. And Kenya crowd and American say and yes, Assemblies of God program we are. Like His Excellency the President could have been on it. And you know Casino pay. In fact, according to President the Deputy Lance Minister, our you on the MP or Mollet, you see Suleiman or see Omampeni is crying like a baby.
You could say Obi catcher. Well, but you imagine
the president is shutting.
And yet
one more.
You are about
Oh, say seeing you not seen the president in public.
I'm not going to me uncle.
Vice president. And now this so we are swan.
No more
and nam and Obama near. Hey, yeah. In fact, yeah. Idama vice president draw or nam Ghana go so nam no nam cannot nam Eastern region or Kobe Bia Obama ne. Oma atomo no. Yampa bon say me from Kwesi. Ranka nkomofono mum ne de nanka.
Ade achi ne ya
ka say your ho your man so. And I'm say investigation ya de ntino. Yentimi enkonkusi omonde. It's almost say, yeah, trying to some base out of money in a sana.
Yeah, identify will be
a oh, but I know so very
so being a criminal, no,
exactly. Very possible. If you are
what about say, yes,
I think that's what they should do.
Because yes, not the alcohol ball. Before your money,
also be in Crabofo, Monsieur Christopher.
Joey in Abum, I don't know, but says someone also so ebia no montiase. Nkemo some Christo somno. Obi aso ye de
montiase obi atiase na.
Nyame sam kro na ye
nya. You know, no because na me vice president pa nam komba for manebo mafie ko Suleiman fie ko Mutala fie. Say on Bomania sa later in the evening. Call Obanebo Mama feel Okofrudia. I mean, it was very disheartening. And this year, NDC paying for Ashomon Papa.
Nefia da you see back, meaning that you see back. TV, I will hear you woman.
This year,
who now
Sampiali.
You see back, Kufia, they say back.
Oh, gone. Then, Enra. 2 cabinet ministers, 2 former ministers. 1 parliamentary candidate.
So Sapon Kwado was I vice chair. Am I in this?
Sapon the Numpudi, winning. So party no. No, sir, so you didn't get any a year 50. Almost so bakuba about program nasi. And almost some men say, almost engagement to be a or some okoye. It is idea almost ye sapon. Say sapon, oh,
Yasumano,
keke.
On count.
In the Kwesi party na nine.
Kwesi, I don't know why na yedi adia. Then I was one I dance on what na yedi adia.
Okay, so I dance on and in fact from the about no my campaign manifesto say omo bombe bi am friend responsible cooperative mining.
I say community mining.
I say community mining na we no si bi o men say a chrome for no make come ho abom. Na fe wan be license. Then government member supervisor. No ma chome bi so come mine ni ade. Na the reason I'm call boss me say omo Anglo Gold for din komo. Say omo concession no. Omo fa bi e ma community for no. Intenya Anglo Gold kwa bia eye mines kese ni nyina wo no. New month no wan fo nyina no. So me say launch we wi a sankofo ni nyina ma baby a community for no bra kwa mine na omahwe so man yi nti ehwo na nra omo nyina akọ say omo kwa akọ sa launch no of the responsible cooperative mining nra it's no license am yana pa na meka boy din komo anopa na mi ni super na ana meka boy ana me freka boy
yeah
say Jack what's up also minister Kraba to say omodu oyo oboase a omaye radio omo twen se 24 birthday e be fin kan aba njo mo hwe nim je de no ane se enim se Jimeka chances omo ye wi a ene me ne be din come on the measures now the details of the program no ne be course and ne say
Kofianto atani we dware aba
wo de ntia ma mi bisa sa de no ne say kwese nyoma bi wo ho a e wo say ye avoid nyoma bebre o Bible e kan wo proverbs so say wisdom is crying aloud nyansa na de achi wonam kwa mu tiatiamu opobi a wasom da ho why ne be tie nyansa no tiatiamu a wo tiatiamu no wo sa community mining asem ya ye nyina ye di wadanse e wo ho e na yes I air to din fufura na yes I hihye ne foforo na e de na besesa senke beto ade na so na nka ye beyi nipa kure bi anka region ye mu nipa bi
regional minister ye na wo hono ya ye ni ya policy bi dia kai echi ya fa chronicle
aya real me dey say somebody me dwe
ya fa chronicle
say the sleepless nights
ya fa chronicle Dr. Omani Boama na ojian wa ha branch kama si na o wevi obi be ka say no wo ma ba so we ade na no wo ye Omani Boama mutala fair di well anti mo na anti ye eno ho ensem no Omani Boama ne wo mo a wo ma free mo no ede eno no Master Masons renovate Osu government maternity home na Osu government hospital maternity home e wo ho no no ye say Master Mason fo bi omo akosiesie ho ana omo akọ renovate e ho na DC ba ko e ya dan DC ene ni nkrofo bi e ka ho no mabu nkotodwe pa na no mo chewo no na drama in Adan DC is beg chiefs in public during asafo to this a fashion sa fashion no mudi o ma fashion no ase eno no Kwesi so wetimi aka bi dia some for frabe
me dia kaka me kan say the information ya tete within the circles of the military and MPC ho omo defense committee no so e chere say na wada na nya no pa no and ma they see na kaka me ka che amam nyom din ko mo ni say e wo say sua de ewu yes I was say oman no ye nyina ye sua de ewu amanone obeti of course there are crashes there but sometimes what you say any a very severe and sanity me crash I am not sure say your whether it was that severe I remember a helicopter na crash muma check your systems na one your helicopters na one yenye papa says it's not the first time Z9 helicopter mafu bi da mafu seven
Z9 and after Z9
me won kind no me gene ministers ne kwa prabo a eno na yefro the Air Force military base ho o ma hangesi na pia ba omo big ones omo be 4 na nketo no omo be say 3 say it's kese no na nketo ni nyina no mafu bi da mafu me phobia sometimes general comes 8 day jajita ye day na kana dia sele sa degdeni ade wom e had been and in Benefactor I've heard people in times past Air Force no and I say military no mo hwe no mo to new aircraft na ade e from the Ghana military e me kan say we enya do shamaye na bibia o say ye bia na fe o say tofofora ye momodin na me aka ne say ye de be call e bia temato akra na ade no problem but say ye de be 19 I go bo trotro because ye de bo trotro na new ones because I am sure say if sanke whether no I'm not too sure whether was that bad
into me
femu omo technical enoma bia committee nya boa ma guide o ma yesi e bia na ni nyina asese che be serempenifo ade I see we should draw lessons from it na me fire men can say na ikeka about say
we Kwesi ye kan ye ewu etwa bibia so
na me ke etwa bibia so nti ne yenhia de egwom but me kan biem say en galamsey for no they should bow their head in shame. They should bow their head in shame because any say about because of what launching of responsible one I'm on 8
asa ya di moja etwa so asa
galamsey for them there so wouldn't you be a galamsey wa wo hwem ye galamsey ni bia woni me gwa se na no pay so waji woni so
asamba ko ya kan na me dia ne so a yo se me ye ka no galamsey fo ya ye ka se ya kan asamba che se video mu be yi aba no omu ni akoma bia wo mu tim so mu gwae na achena enti dia sie no na asie no na ye me ya se ye bodwabu mu a ohia ni ade na yira o ma ne bo ama wo ne ma me ba ko o ma ne bo ama ye se ye bodwabu mu a bodwabu ye se na ye da ye ko sie na o da mpamu no na abrafo ne di nioma na mu a wo be hye dwa wo be yi nioma pie no ni abefo mafa ene ye fe ni dwabu mu no ye bodwabu mu a ohia ni ade na yira ma mi dia ba ko bi di edu so ba ko kura emfiri mu nkoda wo galam se ni a wo te sa akuru ne so no ebi kura wo ma me ma be edu mienu Once ohia ni dia ba ko pe na efiri mu no na mesre ya manyofo ne so se Kwesi yensiesie ya kwan se kwan ya nko betimi do mu cruises asimu anopa wo efiri nkran abesia kobo ase ni ya ye wie se ye fa foma ye ewu ye fa wie mu so aye ewu di asem
na obi ka se Kwesi Kwesi kwada nkwada kwateta ba asem
munyama yen na atiti ya asie abeye national issue bebre wo hwa nipa bebre wu saa o bebre nam kwaso omugu nso ye nte wasa
se no ananzo nkwanche esi kwanongo ama no nipa 6
I saw the videos. I'm like,
yes ayi bi Toyota here
asamanka se na omo se adwuma akoso kra play bi so ye by force
ya no bi aso kwa landing no de
see a false landing.
onya false landing ti nipa ni timi si dwane
na asam nyame hu ye mobo
sa de asi ya bakosem bi nsi dem se atimi aku nipa sa no ba plane de atimi tehwe mi so me kai se wesco ha e bi koto wesco park so ena nyancha ni ase Prempeh College achi ya so na nsan ya me se president ko 4 time e bi to ena 37 so kra eno so e bi aye sada eno ade
abusafo nipa ni bi kwade nanso ye bi mu awoda obi in fact na ye ne birthday bi o shada ye special pa na happy birthday kwama Mary Amisa efri ni mate nanama intifo ye Oyerepa TV nanama se Mary Amisa ye show happy birthday sana police CID Corporal Frank Opoku Asare Manchester District Headquarters and with the police station officer Beatrice say show happy birthday and obi ene ne birthday bi nyame nyam kese no mama so mranfa so bebre wo ba bia mu fire mu krom o memo ene Christu emu ye de si
mama nya ko keka ma ne ho ka bi mapaka minimum mienu edro krom akodi ya birthday ni dro mo mpese ho asamate kra omo mienu nya na ye o ma woda ntimi gina on behalf of what share duma your phone nyina we she Kwesi Paka Wilson any man na your birthday wo kai me na me wo nti gan bisa me na me kai omo mienu nya birthday ye ne ene 7th omo nyina birthday ye ne ntimi so mi gina duma your phone nyina na mu I wish you happy birthday onyame nya omo kese na ompamo atamfo emfiri omo so na onfo mo nan sisi ba bia kron omakoma so ade nyina onyankopon nye na omu nyini nche enhwe omo ma hu omo ma nananom nyina kosi so omo beye toothless grandpa ne grandma
amen
onyame nhira mo papa
I was afagana to say and Akua
me report driver no say ne driving nye fe enti police for no enwo ne no me de ye hu gya no say asem si a ye track ne enkwahwehwe no ene efiri ho kɔ no ene aso mre wo ye bɔkɔ wo betimi aye papa adan na wonye je say wo me report wansa na no pay ye wo crash back wa ha ode John Afo driving instructor ewo Goshen driving school ya ewo Kumase a ye ne bedi nkomo na road science no wa ma ye hu nimde na ye refi ne yakaka ye hu science ni bi wo ho a enye Ghana ene ye use fine eno ne wo ho ebi wo ho ya wabrochire ya ma ha na so ye de na ya gye atom a ye de kire yen na ukọ driving school san ne be ma license na wo se wo hu ni nyina ne de ebi ase kire no anope ye be kaka ye ho ni safo ma che ye mo akwa baba Oyerepa TV so
mejemo so ne ejuma pa moye
ya da ase papa
ye
ka ma wanu nsi
ya menshiro bibia ne ejuma pa na o ma mu kwantente
waya na waya konya ni study amame wadoruma ye ka road science driving instructors say the driving school na be ye de wo Canada na ntisa obi bobo ka ho didi mate ya titibo nsuo mu a ohunu ba bi a gear no ye piato first second third na who say odi ani ede ni takachia fam na why driver ni nipa bebre tete commercial cars mu a ebi kura ni valid licenses ya wo de ye adwuma ede anopai enkomo ben na wo ni ahwefo ni etifo wo
no kre mama de okay na wo first no na driving school na ishada mbe komo senior ende no bebre na aba enti obi wa okobo nsium senior wo kan no obahuru bi ka obetu obi ka kro de apem na wa san ka service no de besu nipa no wo bedimate sa na wa ye ode hu ka ni twi ni na no esu no nya entitiye wo driving school enti sa nipa no wotineke mu a o chane the right thing no kra no obesen di watem because onu no hu se onu na enya ni nim die a o di pinika but entisa so we are driving near driving ni the onim embra
ya wakwa beduru fie
na odiso because me embra na me diso a eno ne be guarantee me say metumi aba back to home ba me nim embra na metina na metumi akwa abato abusuafo ofi enti senior wo kan na tinda na pe me pese etiefo ne ahwefo mo hwe Oyerepa television ne Ghana mai omuhu se omu kwa hia Oyerepa fo omu kwa enya omu abusuafo a twa se omuhu emra no no mudi so senia omu nkohwere omu nkwa senia odinka kan
ansana we instructor ansana ye bejai obi so no into car no identity na e wo so nipa no famu ansana ye jai card ama onipa no na ye ria na ya ba road science ne so
okay
why is what na steering na chi
dio aso steering chi ye obi a ne senses ye adwuma
o kan no no ani umam inchiremu sen
inchiremu ne se den na so etiase nani ehu ade na no ekasa ne nsa ye adwuma ne nan ye adwuma
na ne hwene nso kra te pampa
yeah because obi o otikem pa tistianim bibi na ne woka ne mukura onkai na hwene na sisi ntonte to na otimwa na eja boom na wahye atum ebi kura fuel leaky but because of uncertainty mo say fuel ne nam so ma eja to ken ebi kura noise be cause for ken but because of nipanin tinti or nama ebi kura tiny bitu na hon na Yesu na no akere no Yesu jiyo tisa satam Yesu ahwe pene chese
akofa sam dia befi
akafa asam kase ediaba ti before beba no because ye show bia se kusua ka atwi
omo na eba
sa mi am fi se me pese me hu ka ne ka ti wo ba ye we ne se o senses ne ye adwuma bibia ede na akwanso ye wia afi ye do afa entitiem chese se wo hu rule science emra honi se wudi emra ye science ni nyina aso na eno na aba guarantee say wahu uhu a emre be kura na ewo steer ne kura ukura mu car na shen na ukutwi no eno kura emre sen na ewo car na nkasa ehu eno na eya de ba ko a drivers ni bibiri eni cause ye wade bia eku amanfo bibiri uyi road science fuwa ye woni o ma bia eku nipa pa o ma dwen eni so eno ye fen daily check our drivers bibiri na enye
that dwen course kwa
omo nye
so daily checks ni bi ye de
daily checks and they say you want the outside checks of your car and you want inside checks. And before ukura me to car because ye send your address for better wo access u cloth na obesho e mu say kama o me paste me yesi ni nyina wo de gu akwam ansa na ho be fefe better ba me bi say sa na wo de ye wo car na ansa na wo ba
no ni asem no
that's the problem. 80
I was say ye car so sa de bia wo check oil
ade bia wo nipa no wo ye bia wo ho a wo di mu no sa na car no so pe
I see
sa na car no so pe but because of your value ye ho more than the car why menya static car na je so pe e wa hode Bantisa, it is a nipa solid gidi me wa won but e bia unkodu fie ne.
Yeah, e bedu anwume no wawu.
Sa na kati. Enti eye asedia ese drivers na ni baso. No mo di ye adwuma.
Wasama wo kan atwe madwen besi ade bi so say. I happened to me before. Obi aso abia o twika ni nim de meken. Ebe ho betimi amu car na najo. Wapon adwuma bia 7-8. Wakodu fie. Wako park garage. Ade be chi no be tunentu no we bisa ho say na nye kai na no anajo pe me di be refie no anya sa anajo no yare aka no e wo mpam ti se nipa de ya wo kan
wada se enti obi baba adwuma nye na ye ne ti adwuma msisi na de na ye no ye so anyale o
yare na bibi
wada se o yale
na bibi wo ho
daily check enti before me be to car no outside checks go around your vehicle for possible damage wada se minimum ma bia otuka ono a sebe edefa ne ba so woni fi nya bontin o wan fa nkobo bi wa bontin ono aba ina okunu woni fi ni nya ne se mesi mi fi gara ka si fi dia sa
so bi a okọ round a obe musa akwara ne hye ade na se
what I say but because of one call round inti no catrim bam eno anu and a time factor also killing yan by any
eno ni saying
because eno ne ema because it say wo ba adwuma ya say adwuma si sokoko also ya 5:30 mi ya elite to so ya room no ataka nim na hwi ena o konti the time ni nti on to me check ne nioma ese o check
se ye hu check ni nyina ya kan ya use so afa ye nko road science no na ye nhwe ye bre no enti fire no nsumo mo ye driving na ye hu bibi ti said ye ho ye mfa free stop ho no mfa free benkum so ne mfa nko ye chi e woni fa eno ne sign no e de ne be kan de afa hu bibi say ya e kire de yen
stop sign se hu a e kire se ugina ena ye face ba bia there was specific places that the stop sign issue and ube hu junctions junctions enti ye ba bia na the stop there yan sa
na say stop no ye say gina forever na mum gina na hwe se bia ka bi fi ba bi ma na nipa bi tie sim ba bia na bi bisa
enu ntina me kire say ye face ba bia keke there was specific place what I say the senior work on junctions
kwantaso
and this into me free T junction Y junction roundabout is a junction it is our areas in the me who stop I try say ugina enti wumpa ugina
and na fe crossing na oni pe twam ne nso
crossing we your warning there and we mandatory
and the opo wumpa
we need a mandatory for pedestrians say na say wo fa
ye twa kwan mu no
sa e yo shema o say wo fa ho ena nti driver ni no ba we ni si won warning there so si wa eno na ebo driver ni kokose amanfo twem nti ono mo nya ahwe yi
titia break
what I say nti we oshema nipa bia o twa kwan mu se fa ho no enka fa ba bia bi ba me bisa se ye di so
eno ni asem ya hwe ayi speed no 60 no
okay so your speed limit should be 60
I don't know say on highway so because so drive around town we kromu dey won't 60 30 kura wo kwa wan hwe abeku nipa
enti I tell say so breaking the speed limit is called overspeeding. Nti wo ko 61 hour overspeeding.
Eti mecho.
So so officer bi ko so bi mu sisia e be than fight.
Yeah, so na line white no so
no entry.
Nje so fa ho enye yi.
Ye wura ho. Ti wo fa wa enyi.
E na aro mienu na ehwe soro no.
We no e tell say other say go street.
I see.
Enti
just a kwine cotton.
Nti mon komo ani.
Patwa we bi o ha mo fanto so na PI ya sign mu.
No parking. Enti for can so and then parking no mu I would do be
I don't say you was stopping your parking.
Sir.
Ampa. And so ya dem no here stopping here say nyina ma obi asi.
Sir.
And a parking dey bia crowd be si form.
We just
parking dum jano si form.
No bi kra or there so kro no aside dem e ho na wanya ne bed.
Okay.
No dem so it was say yam park.
I see.
What was it?
But you be obi ma mo fanto ne hwe na we num so yellow ya cross yi damu yi.
We no
triangle no.
Ghana most at times we no say if there danger ahead.
Okay.
If there is a problem ahead, I say.
Because say BSC baby and
so.
To when na friend warning triangle no. I see. And just starting from Benkuma ro na course ro na ya bia mu no. And also ye dey.
We no say untumi nko wanim.
Baby a wadru na.
Nti unko wanim anyi.
I see.
Nti yankwa anim.
I see na mienu na ebo nsan ho no. Yellow na aro mienu na ebo nsan ho no.
We no ejama two-way traffic.
I see. They all go to me, they all bet to me back. I see.
And if two-way traffic, ya car traffic car.
Car enam.
Car na friend traffic. We be more wa omonim sa de. Ofin say the so red, yellow, green, no na traffic. No nye eh.
No direct car no. Enti car no e kan ya no.
So
and the idea I say wonam take kwan so e bi ko na bi ba ye bonsan ho e na ba ko na aro na achia no
no
U10 I see
ya chi amanfo bebri na ada na manso
space da ho enti no wa bu kono no wate asim we say bi we na police bi prate kona no waso mu
e na ade say drivers bebri ti ase ne say Ghana ha no enya ba bia na obehu say the science ba wo drive no wo hwe ho situation na
I was so wadwen kire
wa fa sign si wo e wo trim
yeah
for your safety ness because a machine just a second obetumi adi for me
yeah be wupo
and
50 nen so
so shanti aso cho say oko 50
okay na say ha de kwan timpo mu pa o and de obi aso ne bansa say so obi ni nua a omu twam no
we
enema chere say school
mienu enti we no chere te say na me can first one say warning sign ye cho say pedestrian crossing and yes road them na say then ye children crossing ti no this school aba enti empenifo to me twem wo ho
and a school
a school kwala so etwem wo enti we driving na oba
so
to was so
ebi so na your pictures na nye clear papa
no speed limit
anti 50 no ye minimum speed limit and maximum so wakwa abro so 100 nti omo ekwa 120 no 140 no
over speed
o nyare so wakwa ko wufuo ni bi no
na ade no enkire se ebia enko 100 anase enko 200 wo gauge ne the same anase speedometer no ekose ebi kura wo speedometer no kura 280 it means obetumi akọ 280 What I say? Name se wo koduru ba bia ye design na so say cotton
no
ese wo te soa ma ne beten
bebo break
sanity.
I see. And stop on it ya kan ho asem. And then curve to left and so
so that's the sharp curve to the left and that's bend left now bend
and a double curve near tito na mo mipo mo no wo say wo fro bepo a
okobo say e san ba na chi eso na wo ko ani
bo kra wo kwa wo hwe wachi ehu say e kwan na wo wachi I see
and the sharp
wo na ko bepo mu asa de ne bi wo ho pa and
road narrows
narrow okay e kwa na san ye be shi
ba ketwa
ebi wo kumase wo kokoko ben wo say love you last you 10 na fe kwan ni nyina san be boma ye ba ebi no and dual carriage
ni say there most at times do na fa no double road the double road no be kwa committee akaya baako na be ye no be ba ye two-way traffic one go one come anti se mienu na mo kwa e kire se mo anim no chisa mo sanso because mo kwa mienu no ye be no baako na amam ene ye fa no dual carriage way ends
inti ye na river banks so na say ye drive a utimi kwato nsuo
sa
ebi kura du ho mo ba ben ya na mo na mo instructing ye sa na ena
because I will say tete no na
yes nsuo ne mate ha ekwan nim se what vida
sa omo kanidi bia
aben na ase sa wabo agu nti no matwe no we san enti emfa na ntwe die yimwie eno so
enti tro say na ntwe twem enti we are driving near because of the training to increase some of the speed limit you should go 40. To TSL 40 or more than 40 ebia emboni bi twem
awon so ba ku twem mo nyina beba o
sa ebi stop cars ewa araga junction na ntwi we be gina in the middle of the road eno obi antu member the oko airport into menko the oba krum into menko the oko
this all that no ama ka boy fu krokro no yi ni firi kwan
sanity
ye wie na abusuafo nkomo na de na so ye de bre na ye adwuma ya ma ne nso ha da foforo be femi staff asan aba na ya be kai kai because say kwan accident nam so o man ni mu no ano eden papa me kai obi aye so okọ driving school ye bisa no sign we say kire say ye na ntwinam twoba e wo ho enti uduru ho na fufu bi adia we enipa we mu na kita license ya omu nkunkum nipa ebusuafo ye ni Mr. John Afo ya oye traffic instructor ena di nkoma no pay go shen driving school ye wo Kumase ono ne ni di nkoma mi din de Akua Asieduaa ye de mu si a na ya sori nkoma we enso ha esan se science ne ye nwie e wo seda foforo ye ba na ye beto aso me so ya ma PhD lady e de health and lifestyle abeto aso Christ asumdwe nkamu nyina
Say your mamma nyina chen na de asi Ghana no Nyankopon enhye ye nyina ye den yen atiasefo aka no ene ye hye ase aplan kwan ye befa so ayebekọ ene ye kọ na se bibi ewo ewu achi a ebenu kwan befa so ayebebo ye mbra sesi aye tiase ye ne do ye ho wuso dunia me dey the PSC lad ye the health and lifestyle ebro na Kojak farmer ekraimu Kojak pro code so unya code kata flu honam tutu honam ye obasabasa kuhu kaha untimi nda Kojak pro code no ma 3 minutes ubenya hoto ma obani binom na ono so enna ma no ho mai no ebia unhu se kata na ache no na ne ho ayehye ne hwemu nyina asisi a ebetumi aye cold flu ana kata afia kwada na wompese obetwetwe ne sia no pa obetwetwe ne sia je se okofa body gas mienu awie su ni nuane bia ma no ansa na womia na no ba so ro mesuro mano Kojak kit toothpaste enfetwetwe ne sia beboa afia Kojak pini Kojak efo se femfem wa beboa pa na afia Kojak range of toothbrushes opese o sensu efi pa no a eye Kojak charcoal toothpaste edwaso kentemu paimu table so supermarket ni ade ebi ho ana yem for 0531 069945 0531 069945 0531 070020 Cast Mountains or school near a day and boarding opese oban kodea epacho fane corner school mo fe pa Mountains or no waji free crèche Kwesi JHS fa oban ko no nkoda boarding on behwe ni pa what is a hotel kama pa ho ye neat omoka French say ko robotics AI artificial intelligence omoko omanim kra afi we dey nso a ka no de fa nkwada na ye kama air conditioner bases until you can imagine say nkwada no security bambo nyina tight pa wo teachers any cleaners and afem wo mo beboa no anuane ama nkwada no obenya ba bia da for 0244 84 9374 024484 9374 was so open investors na fe wono mo aye adwuma sa odi sika be hyemu na wanya mfaso bebre ye da sepa anopai ye ne Mr. Ebenezer Chere we chief executive officer CEO Emma Express Group ABD enkomo na degree to departure na say we certificate ekoto anwomesua so ewo abrochire. How do you do that? Good morning. Empom to say.
Yamiadom bibi abako.
Radias. And then no akwantu you know. Yes what fa kwa what wade so. Ebi ana de opese usua no kra na Ghana ha no course no ebi eni ana chance bi aba. Chere kwa ba fa so ide certificate na ebetu kwan.
Okay. E chere fu nyina. Abrochikono edru bia na stressful man go for kakra. Na so bi was certificate nko a enu kwan se o ma ne ye ne dadwen bebre ebia na onim kwan obefa so ntina odwen ho efi se abrochiko no bebre na ye nkratasem na enye sika bia obi aboa no keke e de ato ba bi nko a nti eba otim so bezo to kwan na was certificate nko a the best way a ofa so a odi kodura abrochira eba boa ne se obeka se me de first school so ana me apply school na media kodru ho na ya na amanfo bebre no de omopene se nka medru ho na master ze me ye adwuma na menya sika ne ade but nkrata ne mra ewo man bia mu no ewo nhihye ewo se odi so ansa na de opese wonya na chi no won saka na wonya ne ye pa nti se de can the best form ne say me wo SHS certificate me wo diploma me wo HND me wo bachelor's degree me wo master's degree. In fact say me be say me tu kwai e free ha across Africa ha eko Europe and me ko America mwe bia the best thing ne say me ka say ma apply school.
Okay,
me apply school no a school no be ma me admission me go through the processes clearly na ma get it to the end. In fact you can say eno nko an process a wo ya wo absolute control over.
Okay,
School na de no oh yeah wo control over it ni the theater say say on say me catch you say me pe adwuma bi wo ba bia ma wa mpempi you have no idea
kwa ba fa so a wo be pa adwuma. Okay,
but me catch you say my pay school or University of Bradford amount e simple say wa ankasa ubetumi I find out University of Bradford crowd or Google.
Okay,
ubenya admissions department ubetumi asende udin ebi our passport no passport number no we bisa say obi ama me admission letters wa school ha ma me no kra na enye no kre and they will confirm to you nti ema school processes na clear and you move from stage to stage. That is not the part because obi ebuwa jusika because in that process we move from one stage to the other. Once I have admissions for you, we progress to the next stage. Now at the next stage, you have questions that you can ask. I will say you're free head to have. Once we get to that stage, we probably will perform the act of making payments or tuition payment to the school. And the good thing about it, and we always tell people, most of the time, no, don't give your money to say me and me. Process and say me office mount.
Okay, do try mu say bia obi se wo your processing ama wa school.
Yeah.
One, I will say who se nipa no or transparent to you.
Yes.
I will say school no ma hunu admission no mu.
Exactly.
Now once we follow up on so.
Yes.
Omo school needing.
Omo school needing.
Okay.
So omo school needing are simple to search.
Okay.
Because so in previous instances we've heard some Nkufo say the Nkufo ko Germany went here no more Dubai. Because
ebi kra shake not net mu sisi.
Because ebi okra forgive me but ebi I say on through aeroplane da. So the moment I would do airport I national plane mono. And because of course baby I'm economy nim ho wa direct me na o lead me. Nti but with the school process yes starting am catch us menya university A amawa you can follow up because university A no we as baby ahwehwa obi ho. Me catch us menya course A amawa you can write to the university or inquire about from the university medin what course list we mo. Me catch us be out tuition fee A amount. You can simply go and check year 2025 or year 2026, how much is the university charging for this program?
Okay.
It's Emma, and only you're very transparent. You can do third-party checks, and you will be clear about it. Say, "Adiana ye no, ye nam kwanso pepe na ye."
Okay.
It's Emma, only easy for us to go through.
And Emra, uchia fees, no. Now, we say Emma will be nyem.
Yes. Yes. So there is something about making payment to universities abroad. So UTS kanwa if your account be mneko, whether you use a Visa card or you do a bank transfer, which may a bank transfer, which may issue a Visa card and a MasterCard editia. The woman say getting admission is one thing, getting a visa is another. So and you automatic say when you admission now when you visa.
Okay.
So it's like somebody applies to say, let me go to your local university back. Auto forms and just when you admission. One thing. And I am more admission grants what there are necessary steps to follow before you enroll in the school. Until when you admission, the next thing is to pay your tuition fee. Tuition fee payment, it comes from a certain account.
Okay.
I feel now with your tuition fee, we answer co apply for a visa.
Okay.
Now visa now co apply and also only demands. So if you're unable to fulfill the accurate demands of a visa and peradventure you are refused, the money you pay is returned to the original account from which it was paid. Debbie. So unless say who you sue document be a fake at the year of visa no na immigration no who idea then tuition fee no may not come back.
Tuition they are using it to compensate for the how lies na me and I said
yes, so the immigration assumes that before you apply for a visa you would have read every rule concerning normal immigration. Nti omo pese can okra me, and this is nokra with facts who prove it with evidence. And for instance bia makase me wa account or bank A na misika wom bia 2 cedis.
Okay.
And then mama omudin ni account number, then immigration does its check for call you no mini account crowd bank A intentionally me decide this a mutual montro, and just by that alone most immigration no omo because we seek and what does we try and throw, but se koba say enye true cha bia ade ba ko mienu bi nto mu fi said that particular time mo ntimi mfa visa ne mawa I was so mu do usika brew.
Okay, na mpese me hu say University of Bradford Albodin no.
Yeah.
Ehọ na me pese me ko. Ehọ na me tua me sika na eko.
Yeah.
Ye dey na immigration na return me sika me say nyina sika na ko share University of Bradford account my also mo na de brand.
Okay. So the money goes to University of Bradford.
Yeah.
But University of Bradford is working with the immigration.
Okay.
At that particular point in time.
Is it omo country no immigration again?
Omo country no immigration.
Okay.
So University of Bradford is in the UK.
Okay.
Nti yabaka say when you admission no you free be confirmation of acceptance to study CAS. When you admission ni we are go university we ho be your interview kakra be you pass a formality. Na omo issue school na issue CAS but the school no issue CAS no in connection with the embassy. So there is a specific number. And when na ye visa no a wo de behim nti se utwa immigration no ntra immigration no be contact school na kan kire ne say unipa so mezi o ka say oba no utwa mentro that means the school no so kra no entumi am prepare wie e wo ne ma wo so hunu e fa immigration no ho ansa na do visa na tum nti e ba sa school no withhold your funds no.
Okay.
That means wa sheda so utwa o montro decision bia no a we visa no a onsaka no immigration di kind of commerce school no ansa na okra wate nti se o hyew da se wetwa ne ntro dia ene sika wetwa as tuition fee no onsa nka biem na mom e bia na eye mfumsuo bia na nka enhye da mu nye drusa o we bia ye ka se account na wo se 9 cedis na wom na ade 8 cedis na koye eno no enso account ne ye correct bibia e ye correct than akwam na mum sika no mvi se so amom nti o ga just sabre mu sika no ho nso so ba besua de wa nti ko ne bra bim sa de ye de sika bebro na ya na ye de sika na e ba ye de ba account kura ye tue frim nti na me ka se wo tue sika akọ school sa time no a e ye best say wo as the applicant no you be tue free account mu ene say wo tue free me bia baka se me na me agent so me na me wana me ma time o sika no beba se ba na se mini krom akra obeye me den na o sika be di my account so but it free wa account ma uhunu clearly say say na etie me na sika na ba ebesan so aba my account ti eno ma school sem no any steady process no you go through no very transparent so that uhunu say you do stage say ye tia visa fee ye tia insurance ye drew stage say na ni nyina akwa akosi ye no obi ntumi mu se obi bu school asemu ana je say wa nkasa so you very ignorant of a lot of things
say do beko school no then o ja bibia mo now.
Yes, a trust that you have in somebody and you get a good counselor. Onipa bia so a good counselor said yes oba sa na ma no be chichirum. So these are the stages we are going to go through. And time musika boom and fambreme. But you do stage be mandatory payment be a no na yetia na yedi a free ho e de ato asoko. Ti enoma school kono mu da ho. Ha na ya na de na amanfo bebre pre-company zenga bi am koya menye adwuma straight away.
No so ho ne accommodation.
Enti odi school ne kwa student visa no in most countries, in fact in most countries ema okwa ma san ye adwuma. Just that on that one you work on part-time basis because when you full-time the entire ka say bra krom ho ne say wo so besua de but the ma okwan say ye adwuma kakra one to get experience with country now wabemu no to make some earnings or living for yourself just to guide you through. So 3 to build connections around that city. Nti ema okwan say ye adwuma kakra na fa support ho ne hunu se de o man no mu adwuma ye city. Na mu wie school no dia na fi work permit na open no bebre no wanya ni nyina ema okwan say afi fa mra eda wanim no bebre nti o man no amaya hodo bia won hyehyɛ hodo se obi wo ha wi most standard time I wo nkro bebre mu no 2 years.
Okay.
Na sa 2 years no ye kan ya na confuse am
2 years for schooling ana
so
we go school no ana
courses and programs in do a 2-year program for a masters ebu as all koye bachelors ebu 3 years ebu 4 years. So let's take the UK for example. okoye masters or masters programs no 1 year.
Okay.
Except they be because a major masters in research and a MPhil, then you do 2 years. And see after 1 year no na ya switch so akọ work permit visa so. Me aka so ya ma unfie mienu. Fatena ha na fa we adwuma.
Okay.
So eno no ya na eya amanfo say yesi mfie mienu na no montena krom ho. Sa 2 years no o mo ka ne say fa hwehwe adwuma. Se wunya adwuma that means adwuma bi a wunya ye bia they may not want to work with you for 2 years.
Yeah.
After 2 years, the cast of Krasan Kuruma, the company will still be running.
Yes.
And just an opportunity for you to look for a job within that 2-year period. So when you juma, no bema some form of contract or extension at Bama with me at na krum hache. Into that 2-year period is not the only period that I cast it in a krum ho. It's just for you to look for a job. Zebia Okona, I guess will be called reaching me not or cast or beba. Or you're not doing so beba, that means obeba.
Okay.
Especially Oko with a steady route now. But Okaso Betina, eventually he should find a way to be able to stay back. Because you can see after 2 years you haven't gotten a job.
Okay, now you say period na de amount. So on bet me can go back to your country.
Yes, time on because go back. That means visa new. Also, that will mean a 2-year extension of your visa.
Okay.
Because when you were going earlier on, not the 1 year na echo. Until 1 year na they akusunya de na. Then when you finish, they call it postgraduate work permit.
Okay.
So you switch from original student visa to now a full work permit visa. And that is the 2-year thing.
Okay.
Until within 2 years, no na omine ma kwan say fa hwehwe adwuma. Inti say ukomi krum ho 2 years now so we enya adwuma dia, then that means you're probably not ready to stay there.
Okay.
Inti that means visa no cry ewu anisa 2 years na so ama eye unti. Perhaps you have to come back to your home country. But say opese otena ho I think 2 years is long enough time.
But media hair normal.
Yes, for you to get a job.
Wow.
Yes.
And in the course of say when your job no, our honor, bet me abo ama fe when extra days our country ho na. E be about 2 years. But e be within the 2 years after 1 year na menya adwuma.
Yes.
And e be menya na after 1 year 6 months till me 6 months say bet na ho. Be 6 months na so amenya me 2 years no aba no. Amenya adwuma na e be company bet me abo am na adwuma na me ye ni bet me am guarantee be am am stay longer na.
Yes, I think that is the right thing.
Okay.
You know, menya adwuma no afi ma be hye adwuma no ase. So it's like me free baby abakumasi and then I come to Oyerepa and then I'm here, or I come to promise me or I promise for our family. Eventually, omo family they'll give me something like a contract or maybe you work with us for the next 1 year if we are okay with you. So say me visa na ya be in 3 months. Na menya company bia omo me another 1 year. Now I am working under that company. This is our company na be me sponsor.
Okay.
It is say onunti na me wo ho. Ti me visa na I'll go through a little process, then it is extended within that time.
Okay.
Ama menti ebasa ase ya say Ghana for ne Ghana for binom fatame ene ye dwuma ye se de si ye no no e wo se o kwa osua se de bruni si pe na dwuma ye na manani age wo ho na watumi aye se na ni beje wo so no be ye dwuma. So because most of the people or manage my group house we deal much with salary. But abuchi most of them they deal with wages. Utia oka in hours. Into amawade na within that one which na
ho. We trouble dwa e was so be
but as last year na ni so danyo ho.
Topic na dey pa me wish say you be san to us fi say na more questions about scholarships ne keka ho me say more abroad. And anopaid e bre no so happy birthday to Madam Akua Asieduaa Adoa to Adumenu last of. Happy birthday Madam Akua Asieduaa of Adoa to Adumenu last of. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. If your nephew Kwame Japan o Duisburg Germany if you nephew ho ose Nyankopon hira na onye wo kese pa any express group from contact to be more questions I will be sir.
Okay, nti your numbers no 0249
0249
000
448 448
Afi was 0555
0555 55 00 67
and that you was 0531
91
76 50
and that's a pa say anopai awo wompa na so mobile boy Mr. Ebenezer Chere chief executive officer Emma Express Group wa konto ho nsem no mefa nko wada kra Express Group ebeboa medin e de PSC ladi encantadios adios yebehia.
espouse your points and I espouse my.
Because even between I assure say when you look at even appointment, any idea man penny ever appoint round peg, no idea square hole.
You are certain about that?
Yes, I'm very certain. He is going to call competent people to come and help. They make sure say the economy and the governance and what we are seeing.
What was sentiment? What are your expectations of sentiment? Because this election, a sentiment at Rodo, at my NDC for the first time. City Ananka, a man funding is and is with me. Any KTM constituency at the Zaspa, only Oyerepa. What listen to the NDC? It's what are you expecting from John Mahama?
Oh, Oman John Dramani Mahama. A Santiman at an Akuma Super. Visit, so share. Said the Santiman, it's me to Abba, Eddie Marble, Penny John, many Mahama. Now I saw an sonno, a year, or Quembiaso. Now, even before that, the crown, Oman Penny, Ebba Kumasi, Oba Kumasi, no Cosia Tune for. No tune for Eddie, and woman be Emma, Oman Penny John, the many Mahama. Sabu Kuno, a copy the manifesto of Ashanti. Or chair said, when you saw Oman Penny John, the many Mahama, Obeba. Abebu man, Obu man one. Some manifesto no the man no. On shaso no one year infamous anti-mine. Or Gino Aquapaso. Oh, I see. Oh, yes. Or Gino Aquapaso. I'm not no sure Asante said. A quambi of Faso, a mass anti-man, Akoswap Afan and Pobefano. Obefaso. And see, initially, Oba projects are MPP for Edron's Aquacan. I'm going to be in Yano. Oman Penny John, the many Mama say. Oba complete. O competitive year, never was set for France. As Santiman interest NDC this time no. Ombe Juma Ediamo. And Quebec, Papa. Namians Medi anymore. I'm a Bibians what me see.
I espouse your points and I espouse my points. Leave that to the judgment of the people of this country. I am quoting Martin Meredith's book of the State of Africa. He described J.B. Dankwa as one of CIA agents who was paid to betray his country. These are not my words. These are not my words. Mr. Speaker, I have a copy. Of that book in my office. No way. Are you also a Russian? He played no role in the building of Akosombo Dam. Don't attribute something to him. And Mr. Speaker, he also said that J.B. Dankwa died a horrible death. And Abuja. As a matter of fact, the NLC constituted a committee to investigate the circumstance under which J.B. Dankwa died.
Honorable member, conclude.
He died in natural death.
Honorable member, conclude.
Speaker.
Honorable member.
To die. Member of Parliament.
Honorable member.
Who put this?
Honorable member.
The motion in it. Put it what?
Honorable member.
Motion. Put it down. He's
honorable member.
Put it down, madness. Put it down, madness.
Honorable members.
Kwesi na wo kra me akọ ka bibi ka ho e hey adino hey adaya Kwesi, I come in kwa video. I come in kwa video. The one for the war. We have a duo. The one for the war. The one for the video. The one for the video. What would the video? Now two by Yabi. The day. What's the better day? What's the better day? What's the better day? The one for the video. The one for the video. What's that? You go for it. Yeah. With the video. Wait. Hey, I didn't hear you. That guy, hey, I don't know.
And the adding. Video chagu is see the late, and then refer to the late. All along refer to honorable. Some support. For the former KMA boss, or former Ashanti regional minister, the serious fraud officer, no, on Ukraine chassis canning, and that the Johnny was at Abreso at the time, and there before we and baby I caught no the vice chairman at the NDC Amayoko, so no wife and Mohu say Wusun, and of course understandable. You saw Murtala Ibrahim Mohammed or MP or Tamale North constituency, or Tamale Central constituency, and assigned the Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, or also called, and you saw Dr. Manebuama among others. And see, it's a very solemn morning for all of us in or mine the because of that man penny His Excellency John Mahama say maybe your minor the franchise Sibiano or say Chuba from half mast for 3 days or minor in the area for 3 days. It's no more when you baby if I want to screen this woman, you want to screen this woman. So more another pay ya come masem and ra war a dancer from Brofiedu Sikaman Monka. The Minister for Defense, Dr. Eduardo Manebuama, Honorable Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, Minister for Environment. So these are two cabinet ministers. And you were the Alhaji Muniru Mohammed, or your acting National Security Coordinator. In fact, he was the former Northern Regional Minister. He was also the former Upper West Regional Minister as well. And Samuel Abuaji, they do the election, I mean, they didn't come, especially after the declaration now. And one koye maintain wasi bebre no. Na it didn't come. In fact, we even arranged to say one of the days on our studio. Didn't come, but unfortunately, he couldn't make it. And the NDC 2024 parliamentary candidate for Obuasi East, or not so baby. And we have Dr. Samuel Sapon, as an American, former Ashanti regional minister. And again, a squadron leader, Peter Anala, and also a hobby and flying officers, Shum Ampofo, and a sergeant, Ernest Ado, Omunyana, and another pay. And the national tragedy, Nipa age. Penny, we understand, say, he's crying like a baby, he's shattered. Until we come Pierre Bontain was the vice president, Obao, and this Swano, na fe nam na Obama here. It's for those of you who don't know, none pay near AC, I don't know. And then Thursday morning, Professor Charles Mafo, Professor Charles Mafo, Chadi or Ken Westy, or and the I don't pay Sana a Dr. Eric Bimpon, or your political and economic policy analyst, or and the I don't pay. If I never call a yes, come on, but I dance from the MP for the area, never call. They didn't come on and pay what's happening. Then they see not one mind a bit of information this one, but of course, Prof. My Prof. Akua, Prof. Much Akua. Yeah, remember you say you say me you say you say you, but you be Prof.
hospital nipa no odi amia pa so busa say etesay normally the etia no to owe
yeah
the etia no but paka enyemresa edi our hosep and one waka no as a nation no so my name say you want him to say yeah atu yenchem kase atu ye enu nti no anope se aboto fatase aboto
right
sabri na say ye kan hu na kire ewiase say ye nipa baako chese de na mo ye na de wo no bae no omo kwa adwuma na adwuma na omo ye no so omo ya mo man no na bi ono nko akwa ye bibi afade a wo say sabiu ono nko ana na ye we de otu anamontu no butu no mu kutu abo ma na nkan ko galamse asema ya kan so de nti yesi nti ho adwuma na no mo pe enu nti no ya asema paka
I'm doc yeah bom je doc
senior prof kan the ebeje so ani say ensem sisi ewo otino o man bi so a ya o fu say
the way that get in the foreign news
sa emben woda ene de Ghana yanti asempa ama yemum na atoye aye wo hawo aye amane aye abeni na nipa edi abeni so senior bekano see
right
now prof Bekano concerning the issue of galamsey
we'll come into details on that remember details na fe yakasa
Kwesi
one of the things that Ben say be share what lessons we need to learn from it because the information I pick a bit of concerns kakra wom and they say na your weather no e ka ho be clearly and na pilot no na omo shada hu weather ni because of the foggy situation in a mountainous area ya preposto nti na I say no aye a bit foggy kaka nti na omo omo shada hu mani nti na me say edua no the tail of the helicopter no e boduam na say keke na ba I say ekoyesa you know you share the lessons you have to learn from this and not pay and then through the issue of the galamsey, you know, what we need to do. In fact, an MP, Kingsley Ajiman, Dr. Kingsley Ajiman, and also at the statement Bia Benano Pay will be talking about that. Now, in fact, the person the MP for the area, the Sankana, you know, the Sakana, getting the building common. Whilst we do that, the referee Kingsley Ajiman as well, because on always concern say, a new call and I say a new fight against galamsey, you know. Gidi or say your mayor home so now for galamsey the Timmy Kutia because I galamsey ya you go kwa home 1-2-1-2-1-2 like a problem we na for with prof I mean prof me you now when about this information how did you feel about it
Pakana mo office na normally during news hour no na between news but now for some reason we am so mami CNN now about 9:30 or 10 to be honest in fact Facebook and some of my contacts we are no be actual Lord let this not be the case we are no what is going on you know to answer them say plain we and ministers will book or boss and so then I understand what people were writing then within 10 minutes joy news that this is the case now again if I have heard it from any other network I would have been reluctant to accept it but when it comes from a network like your sister station then it is a certainty and then that was the end of my day but I was doing looking at somebody's thesis for him as was submitting the but all interest was gone. So I was stuck to the TV, listening to Momodi TV. So get further details. That is how I heard it. But an American, evidence. I was go for starting raising issues. You see, as I said, there's no doubt that these people died in the course of duty. Yeah. What duty? And what was the issue? The issue, what's Galam say? Okay, I said they were going to open responsible
cooperative mining.
Why were they going to open that? Because some people are responsible. Yeah. In fact, the fact that that name was on the program tells you that some people in this country are responsible. We know it, but because of the same politics, the same self-centeredness, the same selfishness, cronyism, near the entity, and the overview away. Maybe we feel say, yeah, but I say be say suffer, I say be a day, I say be puno. Mentie papa na also cancer, I say no, but then they are doing it totally. Said there must be a new real awakening. Say as of mine, you say, you be real taso. Now say, whatever it is, because my teaching say be gold board Ukraine small scale for an abwa, and more gold, and at the end they ain't been siano. Paka, I have one belief. Bibi a shasi bia yiwie mani. Me nyini se boy no. Ye ba asante memu na Ghana memu ano. Ni ye Ghana mse. Nkrofo bi nyansa no mo de shasi. Ntwe me ka ade bia ye shasi bia yiwie. And unti no adru bra. I say taking this issue. You movie have been lambasted because we cried for shoot and kill.
Yeah.
But you see, Paka, what is so painful than this? 8 fine gentlemen waking up and thinking they said hello to their kids, their wives, and said, "I'm quite Jumaba."
Prof, but hold on for me, Kitubina. Dr. Kingsley Ajimani Ninkomo, a member of Parliament for a Akua South constituency now. Uti Dr. Kingsley Ajimani statement on the band and pay. In fact, now a senior. In fact, the late Omane Buama, only senior. School, the junior name Dr. Kingsley Ajimani and Oye MP. In fact, the school, the secondary school is Pop Jones. For those of you who don't know, I'm called Pop Jones Secondary School, our Eastern region. Doc, Akwa no pay.
Yeah.
Now, Doc, they
will be now moving to the
city.
Yeah, I'm in chair with you for Nana. That's also
First of all, when you say Parliament, our recess, at least for you, dear, I mean, the two individuals, no woman, and people you can easily relate to. One, a senior back, a colleague in the chamber, make a Parliament. What information? How did you feel?
Yo, my main question with you for being a man, and then I'm finding me dear. And your mamma cry. And the church said, and then I'm finding you put me in my 5 on the constituency. I could be a friend of maybe a papa.
Hello, Doc. I'm saying, Dr. Kingsley Ajimani, if you're home so, or a member of Parliament for a Akua South constituency. I can't say Akua South constituency. That is entirely Chebi, a Akua South. In fact, Kufado, the former president, MP, I feel Samuel Atachiam, or also be MP, and Dr. Kingsley Ajimani, Ababedi, MP, in the Akua South is there. The tinin for Pimina. Chebi and no a papem assembly or no dog, but you now say a papem then see ye.
And then answer Peter Bogu, a different roots club.
I don't know.
Hello?
Yeah, but the case I know from I barely can hear him. Wow.
I'm a say, and then answer. Hello, Pakaminka. Hello?
Dog, I feel I'm a tongue. Good.
Now, say, then answer. Peter Bogu Nippon so a papum. Ama, we it's a Migusu Jinamua and the same round son of Pan Eviamua, Mina Penny, Missinia, both in secondary school and in politics. Honorable Dr. Kofi Boama, Mane Boama, and so Eddie the Tremwe. na nansa ne no ade menua enye bokosa
I see.
We are there public servants your firm in line of duty baby no yaw amani yakra yakọ yaba yamedu yakọ yamedu no dia ne ni pension de enye de ehu emre yo kakra no de aya na pie bebre me kanyina ne se ya mai nyina ya ho yakọ me nyina ho da kran onyankopon ya ne be koso so a che ne se e de kraba for de na mposo enkre crying e say enya bokosa ye be frote brother so mo man abekọ no amambe tudie aya ne mo ya mini apaka wo fa ne se jari so shimpu na enso ne crash kakra na etubu ho a twese de wo potom ho kratie na aeroplane na wie mu a soja wie mu na ya kosi time a wo be wu mo ya nyina be kọ de na yawe die
I see.
yawe die
What's the conversation among members of parliament, because when you say Mutala no MPs, how are you feeling? What's the conversation going on among MPs?
Yeah, and I'm na kuma kumi.
Yeah.
Apetia ekoye. Enra eye Mutala. Then kasa so mi so ana so nya kunu so e kasa so ye so.
Yeah.
Enim ye duko. Ese rade. Mo ye mobo, mo ye ho man. E bi say emo ya o. It is one of grief. Na o show me statement na dia me nyina na so ye pa na say ye nuanu ya mo show mo kwan ya ye. No mo kwa kodi djuma bi. Ede djuma na nan ko mo kwa kodi. Enye godu hun sensem ye. Enye godu hun sensem ye. Ye me sre the strongman penny Mahama. Minim said the double pa ni mi penny.
Mane Boama. Yeah.
Dr. Mane Boama.
Yeah. Very.
Onfa I am sesiane yaw ya. Bisinya yi efrimu. Na galamse pokwe. Yan fa ne said ye sia terrorist bi aye de. O mai ni na ye pamom. E be se minia. Yaw. Bisi men sa chepia papam. E bi pamum. Enra, any power watching. Where what has been accounted for? In a day, any Pabutua would through this illegal mining. The Brene will push him back. You to me, Boy Amania crowd fee. This woman penny, often a double way, so I am a state of emergency on Galamsey will declare.
I mean, the president, we are told, say he is shattered. He's crying like a baby from Yusuf Sulemana. Say,
na paka. No. Any Juma na woya no paya. Say counter council film.
I say more.
And the same with Juma mo ye ya mo kobe. Na wo koye report o baby na the entrapo up to Nubia. Sorry, I want to be sorry. I did a crown to Sadiachi. Okay, if it's in Ravia, the casse, Matumi did just them for another one. The only day I am now home with you. I can come to be cried them and him midday. Miss Rose, Miss Cobium. Miss Rose, Miss Cobium. Now, this is psychological sensor.
Yeah.
With time or no, we will be able to overcome.
Exactly.
It may the one who delivered a very resounding victory to him.
Yeah, that of elections.
Yes.
Yeah, for the party.
It is offer yaw any day empo be an onion agents or bear offer so favor. They see and dear quite. And one who makes it. Any problem would be a papa moo, and then answer. A bogo moso, Ubianca.
I see. What state of emergency? How do you expect him to approach this matter? Because You say you bia as a mine. Intimate kuncha galamsey. So we say minimum say ya pimo. Say we've gotten to our wit endo.
Yeah, premier. Yeah, premier. Many Catholic Bishop Conference for many a UTAC for in our dream. You declare state of emergency.
Right.
You try no. You try no. You say paka. Opa me important ha. If you bunsuko sia piga. Apart from to abesem ye boa. Now nam law require one. Openly.
Galamsey no.
Yes. Openly. And the Bianca me say society is sure Obukru, Obrem, Osufon, Ochafo, Obupeku, Osuena, and so on, no man, the Abom by 50 betonne. Many probably the best 30 minutes. I come swam in Swaya Fro, I release mercury. I come being a dinier. A dinier show, and the answer we achieve. Yes, Martin, say and Sassy and so.
Look, Madasa Nanope, and Yama Parliament for you Yako, and in some way issue statement. In some caucus issue statement, it's a Mobibia Yako, and then I tell you in any. Tanopedia, Madasa Nanope, Dr. Kingsley Ajaman, on a member of Parliament for a Bwakwa South constituency in the Eastern region. One word Jatums on one constituency. Yagal, I'm saying the Chebi, a Poache, fee, Bunsu to a Peja, when I'm crying on one, when some man for Digale. Papa mu amanfo digale sa na tie but prof we now about what's in your kind and
yeah, I know I think that state of emergency should come up. You know, interestingly, we as our program, no, they invited UTAC.
Yes.
You know, and they were represented by my people here at West.
Okay.
In fact, our president, Professor Babare, has been very vocal.
Yeah, very vocal.
In fact, recently people were attacking because when so he say, in fact, you know, if it's one candidate, for instance, if we say you can't NDC the winning power because people for no NDC say NDC for.
Yeah.
And he was just thinking, saying this time there will be an action, and we will be behind. One of his sayings or inadvertently described the
as a
president as a joker, a con man,
and all that.
So, but the point is, people are frustrated. That is why sometimes these descriptions come out.
Yeah.
He was broken.
Yeah.
According to sources, the person who told her, so he couldn't stop tears from coming. So finally, Nana Jane had to take responsibility. So the stands on the president should exhibit that brokenness in public. How? By declaring on the chief, commander in chief of this. Now this Galamsey seminar. Say, Ukraine culture na ye more alternative livelihood. I am in perspective. Why should anybody say or be alternative livelihood?
I see.
No, I say ye may near dinner Galamsey. And you see, where they are abruptly, I'm to play with Akoshiona Yamiajo Munga. Do we know what will happen to you and I the next day when somebody inadvertently put a lot of mercury or something in oil you because of doing it? I see me and bread and I confirm you saying this is a serious time, a serious case to be exploited for, a serious decision to be taken. And I expect the president to do that. We should declare state of emergency. Let's ban Galamsey and go after those that are recalcitrant. And I want to revisit my decision. Any power say or will say, you know, the word report, UN report, the other can say in the next 10 to 15 years. And we are just important.
Yeah, very important.
With this glaring fact staring us, why are we behaving the way we are behaving? Are we not human beings? Don't we think about tomorrow? Why we be? But that is why we call for leadership. Because Paka, we can't issue anything. We have done that for a group of people who we have trusted, and that is the president and his cabinet and his administration. We expect the president
state of emergency.
Expect this case. Yes, in Crawford, Galam say one man on Mukoyo, Tomna, you say at all, no Mabusha. You know, Mabusha in the surround of Eya.
That's it, Prof.
As a president, Council of State to push president. Everybody that has some interest, what can you talk about? Catholic, the
Bishop Conference.
All the others should also do it.
Okay.
Because then I make you talk. We say it's about time. Of course, I don't support the strike and all that, but we have to take some drastic decisions to force certain hands to take certain decisions.
Remember, the MP for the area, and the assembly see, you know, and dance from a year honorable Zuma. Or Akumano, so honorable Zuma Kwabanope.
Many are Papa Mejoso.
Honorable Honope conscience to say.
Papa conscience, you know, Boko. Then Tambia, Nipabia, another a canon. What I did because Papa Meno didn't come open.
Yeah.
And that Manisha didn't say Bema constituency, you know. I am very known in the country and even outside the country. It's a very popular constituency. Now, the investors have my attention, so the development in Subitim accordingly, but not on this way, or not in this way, not in this way.
And no assembly see now him.
Assembly see now because that means I'm quite sure I made a program now. I'm also bad assembly fee, you know. In fact, a day to Enra, that was Tuesday in Umre. And me draw minister attention on the majority caucus platform. So say, MP say what NK wa program no my invitation be. So quickly, and honorable Imaroko Fibwa a friend. Not so sorry. No who may concern am a very tangible and I say very logic. So on being invited.
Yeah.
And the oversight and I be at the secretaries and those who are organizing the program now. But obey the full responsibility. And the Australian China, many colleagues and I were around. And I went to go dancing in this education.
Okay.
And to another say, when to know arrangement to them, and I'm sure, Chief. Miankasa me ko recess into me ko dada nti na my imagine say me ko dada na ka me bounce but na me pese me draw attention so that it no me right no but I'm saying no nti pese me de car na kwa na am so obede me car ko because enye ade am me kwa san back at least for a week or two I will be in the constituency. No so okay then men father MPs no contact numbers and send them. Now, Frewom. Now, I'm sure Minister Nigeria. It was around 9:30 to 10. Now, I'm sure Nigeria. My minister said, "You man, not tomorrow." And also, no, you give it to farmer me. Give them to me. I said, "Man, so my friend, I said, also fry, no problem." Now, I'm sure. Now, I'm sending the man. Till we I'm a fair dancer so far. Now, I'm doing attention. Now, I'm a fair. No, do be asking.
Yeah.
Till fair dancer so far can solve the back of the car.
Okay.
Till me say no, do be asking. Me no penny salam. What me amfa. Ono de menene nin komo kopem enra me do praso and of frame na me chair no no so and your minister ko but unfortunately won't remember and the bill ra boase the by fee versus sam ho me nam kwan so around 9:40 or 9:45 and I been call no free first call free chrono so Dampire Forest I war between Brofield to Sikaman compartment 36. Now, a corner, Dampire Forest, and who cost outside the corner a chain of mountains, the range is a chain of mountains, and a demarcated the Buffalo end from the Akrufrum, the Oyerepa, and the Papa is here, Sanso, a sunlight. At Wasso. How much is it? Compacting the big TAC and the Empire Forest Reserve, compartment 36. The moon is now, the more eyewitnesses I may call scene of the 2 or more who didn't come on. There was history, and tragic, but emergency land in Akoso will feel the problem pain.
There's a BSida.
A BSida.
But I don't know, plane and
no. Orlando. And no one is saying land because it was so close to the ground.
Okay.
Came to that, it was down, flying down. Until now, the height, idea not any possible so they can happen because now below the height of the trees and the mountain.
I see.
You know the women say Orlando. So now no moves already. Or corner in Cotton said this year. You see, or the kind of Kura Forest Musa. Open Pimunianibi. Ne kind of fee, I bear Natabu, Natabino.
Yeah, Natabino.
If you check,
I understand the fan.
Fan, yes. And son and the Nimono, a hit mountain, no. Side a nice rock.
What's it? Nenime hit mountain, no.
Yes, a hit mountain.
Wow.
A call, that's a banachi. And a befrill. Now, it's done too. So, farmers be nearby the forest. Tomote hit, Tomote, so they are not performing, then they rush to the scene. Omoko and a Janet Demono. Won't you mean your so you can only stand somewhere and watch. But you can't get close to do anything. To rescue anybody.
But
so that is the terrible way nature at the end of the year.
But honorable, I mean, where MP so them pan the CNT a ma helicopter no a crashes. Do we know?
David, where I think beyond me any will be our problem because we need experts. I'll make me examine situation, based on our expertise, no make me the as laymen to say maybe and others there. We can only make some layman point of maybe opinion or maybe expressing how you feel. For instance, for who become America say be a poor weather. A contribute here. The weather maybe because and now be him say you see against him weather in here.
Yeah.
Let's just for the two just say weather August and favorable and my showing weather and any day is at mama you. So your father say I know your father maybe there. But maybe I know more than there. A layman like me will see.
I mean, so, but what's in your call a crash site? What's in your call? I mean, I don't know if you have done that.
Many are. See, Nankasa na mujem mkoko.
Okay.
Ninja unto.
Okay.
Genia. I should have for crowd mobile and you mean anything could do. Popo. Now, Ubeko could do something Nankasa, but may will never be bra. Maybe Koya, but Mantiman do. Mantiman do. Gomo do see Nankasano taking videos, ni pictures, ni bibia. And a man who did not home so I'm taking pictures. I wouldn't do the first person who do. And then the 3 people on Kokan, and they came to me too. So I was around the scene, but not exactly at the scene.
Yes, What lessons should we learn from Mediasi?
A lot. We need to learn a lot. In fact, we must learn a lot. And a distance from Obuasi to the place on emergency shouldn't have taken us more than 25 minutes. But it took us more than 2 hours because of the nature of the roads in my constituency. The nature of the road from Obuasi to Bofield, let me say, it take 30 minutes on emergency. I usually go to Kedeko. It take here close to 2 hours. So actually, if we have the capacity, we have to make conscious effort to fix roads so that emergency see by being able to say the quick response will be quite near idea. I know one lesson I'm sure say we need to learn. So I was a issue. 2. Eja esi baby Ghana. Meyama kasa apart from fire tender. I am from. Ye ni helicopter bi ana say ye be a fly wi mu a edumuja.
Omunibi. Fire service for omunibi.
Menya sure.
Omunibi.
Now you call fire affairs Ministry of Interior review no na. I think fire service almost more debate ma do up to 24 height floor. So more about it. But the past 8 years, not a single fire tender, even fire tender, the number from was even procured. We are from the Ministry of Interior, that was floor of Parliament, captured by the Hands Act. Then fire tender, I'll go intimate near the free haircut. I'm saying, fire tender, no. In fact, fire service on one and more almost information is a jato baby on Bombedumo. Now, movie says a hen out. It's not fire tender, I'm going to because fire tender and Ankasano. Or spend time, say, spend 2 hours or spend it there 4 hours and Sana. Or Ben Kurunuso. Meanwhile, so then I do bit in Goku out. I call for so, Daniel, we thought the be a night to say, and then maybe why you have a serious be. And I need as a need intelligence or we don't have experts. Our more a bois in times of deep needs and not a difficulty, be challenged, be bad senior the answer we don't have, which we must as a country take it serious. I know that the Minister of Interior is very competent. And then or you're ready to revamp the agencies under him. ABR. Yeah. Metro for no.
Metro for.
Metro for no. ABR. I want to bet my boy. I was invested over more. Because the plane tuna said, and as I answer a plane between them say, they also provide their report.
Okay.
And so now, I'm not clear. Say, to bet me Akua na won't you make. But me and Kasa, my experience in June, flying with our African World Airline.
African World Airline.
I feel Accra. I bet you Kumasi Yentiman landed. I have spent more than 20 minutes with him. I have called also. They have found a chapel land one kind. A journey hour will take not more than 29 minutes.
Not more than 30 minutes, yeah.
No, try our moon spend 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What do you say? Other one, no, your friend is saying.
Passionate.
Passion be to there 5 minutes. African Airlines. I will be able to see for my dam.
Yeah.
Meaning that experience, me can't say. Now, no, some 2 weeks time, no, me call Russia. Now, me will make a crab cancel no Russia trip.
Psychologically, have an effect on you, an impact.
Yeah. And it affected me because the almost 8 hours from here to Ghana to Dubai and 5 hours to
Russia.
Russia. Again, I'm feeling comfortable in the plane. Again, I'm feeling comfortable in and out. So, and yes, I may be back. Because at one point in time, I'm feeling we are in Ireland. I couldn't be a man. So, Nyama Ben, so that aviation sector, the rules on the road, transportation, in and out, you na ya kwan na omonso make you from so you no together. Advanced countries so crashes back.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be avoidable.
Yeah.
Sebushan phone na memo munyina ya. In fact, asema sigo no. Enya semketwa.
Ya semketwa. Honorable.
Nkani for ya hwe omo. Ena enye a title na ekuto omo kra na. Every life matter.
Every life matter.
Enche bia na amount for my base 16. Kunya ka kwensia.
Yeah.
Esi omunyina.
Yeah.
And the wins are better. So on my nipa through transport. So man we no asemusi. Omana former na asemusi. I think as a country we need to take up and respect.
Yeah.
Transport system.
Medasi nano pay. Medasi. So Ajibio no yakase nano pay. For that is the MP for the area. Maybe assembly C and I'm a member of parliament. I don't know. And we're training for me. In fact, it's the first time I'm hearing this. Apparently, a helicopter, a hiti, a mountain, and sana, a theater form. So that is the information for the member of parliament. Babadok, my main phone, many profile Galamsey line. There's no politics line because Niabe Mutalaye MP and Chebiana Lucy. An NPP MP. Where your NDC MP. Now there are conversations that apart from Galamsey na Prof account and the other MPs account. I could tell by election in the interest of peace and sanctity, devoid of politics. Because here I'm not about to blues near their day. And talk about me. People have died. I'm not for a baby. Young Jack could tell my MPP. Yenjai tamalin a central my NDC a yomodia no be family. Omo makasa omudika. So what's the question as? Because I could tell MPP yenjai mom. Tamale mutala or NDC yenjai my NDC. Here the same thing be in say and no you move on.
Kwesi me da say. Na answer na me ba question is no.
It's you.
Oseti senior high school. Yes, I am running a brempon. A Trianchama is seen Ray, a senior. 1978.
1978.
Dr. Samuel Sapon. Oseti Twini. Inti Major Global President. Engineer Henry. Mana Muna Mama Ebusiano. Ene Ghana fo nyina yako. Kwesi o question na bisa ye no.
Mitio.
Se ka we emfa ne de.
So you said I say akwaye 1-1 sort of.
Yeah. Eye pa. Nanso nka enra to yanchem so ensi a eno so nka be ka ne sei.
Nse si.
Kwesi to boss.
Ensi dia ne sei si ba si.
Ensi a nka be ka ne sei ye be kwa akotia.
Akotia da be ko pop class on say be kwa akotia.
Ena Ghana yabato no emra no. Ye hwe mra no. Na ye de mra no akasa. Enye wo feelings a utu fia ufili ena Ghana mra no eka. Ghana mra ne say enipa ka baby
afuna ye kwakoye politics
ni chika sa time no ananka no ade ni nsiye no na ye refi say ye nua eneskumi ono so ofrimu yaya na ha nkofo ana eso se na yaya ya dwen say ye koto aba ma ye yi parliamentary candidates edi Kwesi omo mukasa asem no is neither here nor there yemfanto
ta na enko kontokwa na wakotia na enko ko
edi antokwa adwin kire na ye ko kire
what say the war drums the seemingly war drums are amanfo tuni omo bo wakotia ni ade
Kwesi enokre ba omo bo war drums omo beat the drums
war drums exactly
ebedu ho no omo kwa no ombeben ho ana yese die si ye no na ye huna na se nsuo to ye na ya nte a ade a chia so ye hu se efomafo entufo se security experts no ba betena ho ama die si wo because don't forget
ablekuma not
no ebi be se sibie wa na entumi Kwesi me se me de obia o se wo be ma bia no me de wo mo se o mo nkwa akotia nkwa edidi
really
me de wo mo because of the security so mun sema o mo kano I'm daring them say wo de o pa akotia nkwa edidi so what I say what I say edo so do abro so it's time I say Ghana for ye tenasini ye sober reflection say abato e ya adwenkyere enye ntokwa say we ya brante wasi so na wo se wo metri susu we ya bema bebrebe so a ye kugyaw eti ye besere omumfanto wodom na asemo asi no Kwesi eya ena prof ene wo ka concern say enti betimi amagalam say na so abafo ma na
exactly
Kwesi yahu bidawo mejo mahama edi ade na wo ye wo sa denchra obuase no wo ye na I thought say ka yempanyifo be fa a brand young and vibrant man nso na ka yere bibi etimedia I'm expecting more from the President John Dramani Mahama. Yes, say ye kwan na anka ofia wo se ekwan ne tene se de aka ono ani fie eti misusu se the state of emergency no ya ka ono ko declare the nation's emergency no now the ball is in his court.
You mean I must support the declaration of the state of emergency
na Chebi MP no we are too lenient. Chebi MP no ekasa no can no too lenient. Kwesi over the weekend from Enyinem na baby nkura ye prowe osino no
mo yagala am saying pa
so dia say
meaning say
Friday me kwa ensuo to nyina na
omugina e dugala am sad
ekwa ho
gala for
so dia say eti ye betima tra memu ama emrante kwa bi di mrasho omunsem edi nyina brasem we eti she imagine she fine gentleman a omoluso omu life
innocent
just because of say ye kwakire nkofo bi kwan ye fa so ye mining responsible mining na obi ye irresponsible mining na nipa kwa no odidi ekoba no onom
well
so dia say na nipa nwotwe abrante bi kra wo mu kra de Ernest Adono
yes so why
yes so oware 4 July ya
baby
last 4 July ya any as say squadron leader no so kra so no say won na answer na yi ampofuchum no
sergeant no
ampofuchum flying officer no
flying officer
oh yes say won kra no say not quite long ago nere no came
the back I don't know how true it is but
you see
but yeah
oh adia esi because of say obi irresponsible act wo yenti na what they say wo man no enti ni pay o makɔhwere mu nkwa just like that 90 years abetra obeye nhwe ha sa ye betra wa ye nhwe ha sa enra sa wo hwe Dr. Omanebo amane maame na wo hwe Mutala ne re so they say Dr. Sapon Nigri Brown boy. Chairman so Kwesi enipa bebrebe ena ade esi enra we no say ye kasa ye pe the ripple effect economically would I say enipa ekọ be 1,000 ena omo would I say would you for 1,000 I tell you enipa be 1,000 would I say obia would I say breadwinners. And just imagine. Would you say? Near shed the sea. Obiani that's when you know about because of so bit baby irresponsible mining. And we are quiet about this. It's time was a Ghana phone you can't who boom. Near who say I dare not question any other papa. Now you will be a bear yen and found.
It's my member prof. This issue of that. Menya message say Muntaka from Nizanda wo share video na na o super na apparently na one na also woko and na to force me friend say omo ye meeting me omo mra and omo mutala replace Muntaka. I just got the message this morning where I yeah and unti na Muntaka and na wo share video na no susana and on your screen pro wo share screen so a and na ye dey omo mu no ba ye no. And I just say, I'm going to ask you this question. Lessons Ben and show what you that's the question that I will say.
Time and tide waste for no man.
Yeah.
Procrastination. Yeah. It's also illness you should approach. I'm saying, we lose to be assessing things into boa. Say the green there for cooking soon and then we all want to say it is getting better. They've been able to get back to the forest and gotten about 12 forests back here and there. But we all know say but not here you feel sure and that's why the TA
of course.
And I make a lot of scientific papers from academia. I can't say what we need to do. Otherwise, what lies ahead of us. If we say it the Moses here, and American, the president is bereaved, he's in pain and all that, but I'm urging him. You see, three in Yantia, whether he likes it or not, he comes back as the president. You know, when you say and again, in order, it will be an honor for these 8 guys, for the government, the president, to now be determined enough and say enough is enough.
Yeah.
State of emergency, you know, we have done. And Pakasam can be state of emergency. Yes, I know. I'm going to champagne them and give them some 3 days. You want people to pack out. You say when I woke up and they are coming.
They should pack out.
You pack out.
There were 2 or more.
You've 2 or more. And these days, you don't even have to go there. Use drones. I mean, Vietnam and Thailand and stuff like
yeah.
That is what they're using drones. The ordinary drones.
By who will be a fire?
Well, wait a minute. I'm talking about. I'm talking about shooting to kill.
Shooting to kill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you can sit in this room near the eye, near shooting drum. You see, we should let people feel the seriousness of the agenda. Say, yeah, clear guarantee. And you know what? Those that are calling for alternative livelihood, let's tell them. I say the necessity is the mother of what?
All invention.
When you have no, so also when I they are too. When you see communities who are school crying,
yes.
And are we not the same nation which is trumpeting free SHS? So who will go to his prison when the president crop up once and one? And as a man, let's take advantage of the story. Let's honor these 8 guys. Let's honor them by declaring state of emergency and for one be serious as a nation. Let's clear. I'm surprised. Say 7 months or Mutika or Matibi.
Yeah. Oh, take a many people.
Otika manipula, Otika
manipula. I don't want to believe it, but okay, especially those that way you make a movie say, yeah, Jeffrey or someone. And some by cry to Umpam, Amanda or Muncroft I shall. If that is the case, 7 months of Majibi. Yeah. If that is the truth, let's call the state of emergency now. Yeah. And here I'm urging, I thank Catholic Bishop Conference. I'm still urging UTAG don't do there to, but UTAG, let's go back. Let's, further push the agenda. Yema, for pressure into abide. Now, abide no yemwa no onye de so.
But, Doc, no so bem
quickly no the American. Joseph Azuma e ka sembi. In as much as say Galamsey no ye ka ho asem no. Also say omufri oboase. Eba baby
by 45 minutes. No more than 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 2 hours. And 5-10 and it be 4 hours.
What I say? Kwesi, just imagine. Say it a dear pa.
Oh my God.
Yesika no yede.
Oh my God. Oh God.
This is the country you see. You were 21st century.
Yeah.
Not from Obuasi to that scene. Emergency. She cars are umuisu. She omu cars no. Enya media ibi. Nese sa cars we need to me take 2 hours ya. Enya ka media endek maybe 7 hours. Because fire tender maybe beat me 3 hours.
3 hours. Because we are not person ko.
So just
na before we hono or chair me kwala na
eti dia na ye.
That's how we didn't go.
Enra kwano ya Kwesi. On say 2M so unim say accident ekum nipa chair even friend say ace
and malaria.
Any malaria na ye ka ho asem no. Enra Kwesi 2M express edoso konongo he ya.
15.
Yeah.
Can I? Was it 15? Oh, that's a mofrey adwaso de. A mofrey. Obi nim de obey that 16. Can I? Yes, no to say inche. Enipa 5. Can I?
Pragade no.
So I say, it just imagine say. It is a ben of Ghana be fun with my pep efra. Na say wo mu nyina to yenche mo nyina efri so. Eti yem pay for no a challenge to them. We are calling them. Say omu tete ka papa mu nti no de akoso bia no mu hunu nemo mu hweye date wan hwe ya akora be hwe oni mu aka asem bia kyerɛw sata no ntimi correct mistakes no eti President John Dramani Mahama obre nyina eni de osa wo ye now the Judin now oko as former president no mesre ne say on try no nyamaye na fere Ghana ya bre ye tete ye high.
Fine gentleman.
He
was a presidential material.
Yeah, presidential material. That was in line to be a president. In terms of for those of you, I'm pictures in 1-1 in front of Mama in Bobom. Then I mean, be a phone line. Say my chef friend, I'm joining the conversation. Look at these individuals for you. So one neighbor. So this is Ibrahim Mutala. That is the MP. Or Tamale MP or if it is a Muslim. And then I could say the Muslim tradition is see but almost some year one sana omuno or 37 military hospital where forensic DNA sana mano. Then I be say body way away. Then be send a bidia fra. No bidia kwedi baby because of that and there no embassy. And I say only the other Muslim no way embassy until we are done and sana baby amomada. So that is Mutala. That is Alhaji Muniru Mohammed, also a former regional minister for Northern Region and Upper East Region as well. And that is Dr. Edward Omani Boama, the Defense Minister, also the Director of Election for the NDC. One of them, Jumama NDC Timinya, that resounding victory in the last election. No, Dr. Edward Omani Boama, there for you. And also, Ashrenokwa. And Mr. Samuel Abuaje, and I'm a former NDC parliamentary candidate of Boise East, where he was in court, said the seat no win here. Into one of the MP no Siciano. Is it Dr. Patrick? Yeah, Dr. Patrick. And he said, yeah, Same Abuaje was also so a free one. Yeah. And then again, I can't Samuel Sapon, Dr. Samuel Sapon, former regional minister, Ashanti region, former KMA boss as well. Okay, it's for the 3 military officers in our Canada, but of course, almost so international squadron leader, Peter Anala, and also Ekahobi. I'm hearing that is actually an old saint of my school, but I don't know how true this is. Maybe someone for come on some of your page, so. Peter Bafemi Anala, and also Asieduaa. I don't pay. Then I'm more careful. You see when we share for 0594-192-409 0322-497-264. If I don't pay, I can't my bedroom, but also I'll say about maybe some of mine. You film no, you're about to set a prof kind. You film no former Monfan Che, and yeah, AC don't know. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Mr. Father, good morning.
Yes, sir, boss. First and everything.
From the Bia incident.
Oh, Adansiako from Rafa Yetio.
Na Mechia, and Abu Joseph Bezuma. Mr. Father, can say, ye war, Ghana, Nipapa, put me top, and Panasa Paviget, I didn't took Qualico baby. And Bambofonia teaching Peninsula, you do baby, so Monko, Bima or minor. Ain't me had the Nyapatia. A year, a bit me a qua, your father said a beer security, the crowd will be manka, air, benanka, a monitor, any adiade. Ain't me, maybe.
A helicopter on the sign, yo. Helicopter on the sign, I mean,
yeah, but I would say, now what can you know, next not a full flapper. In fact, I would have thought,
that's it. That's it. I don't pay. I'm a bushafun, I are concerned our kind. I'm a corner corner, so yeah, hello, good morning.
Yaminia Paka incoming president Papa di Diabo Body.
Eskebola se kwekwemusa na anope wo boase na se we fi boase.
Ye wo boase na se we akosi ni Papa ko kan Samuel Abuaje. Eye Obuaje is parliamentary candidate.
Yeah.
For NDC ni enso Papa no. E ko afa so eye na manyo asem no efe e dankasa. E se nkobia yefi e mayo. Nyemum ye wura the Babon Pie and I check any Zifono away. As some way now, and yet any Zifon one abomusu, about or my ganemu, Indian DC, MP Trinchain, near me woman, near me Ghana. It sounds like somewhere at woman. It me out to me. It's not to Opaka. It's me out to me. Me, we are men can tell me as somewhere from it's your young one.
That's it. I'm in Corners Corners on the pay. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. But your first and everything.
But you have done dance for Facebook.
But you're 80 on a pay.
Okay. Yeah, you know, you soon and pretty free out of my feet. Now, you will be at the heavy said. But maybe personally, be done again. Ghana has a, you know, it seems that who need to be a Guinea on your penny. I say, who out the top,
right.
Now, we are near and quality.
I said it here. Yeah, come once.
And if I don't go stand it, you can't watch them.
Exactly.
Or the panel, you said, me fear more.
You see, you come once. Across board.
Oh, yes, and I can't. And what no.
No, yeah, dream.
The way you see, president, way former president, we are going to we are free. The new that one of our minister because
no, man. You're right. You're very right.
Zania man here because a fire or monamuno or what you so bit map as so Nankaya win and can now form a year and go Oyerepa in. Yes, I think for the form almost then I am more to me. Yeah, tax and the show, but no more and yet.
That's the point you made as a mechanic last week. Say the penny behind can watch them 16 young ones. My show monka just like that, and then we are all gone. Hey, anyway, I'm in corner. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning. First and everything. Oh, Buakwa, great. You're on a peminia.
What? I think we are Abetuja, Namsana Ugusa, Prof. About to about Gianni,
Yes, enjoy my Omon fa. I could tell fire MPP, Tamale Central Fire NDC.
Yes, Mr. I think you know, I'm penny for you, woman. So, NDC Nika. Yama NDC na. NDC na.
I'm from my dear. And one.
NDC Nika. Yama NDC. Balance in beer and balance in a bed by only MPP from one and go to Mama. NDC Nika. NDC na what? NDC na what to Mama. And there was so many critical. That's what I day.
Matthias.
And no sempa. Nese. And to go be see what. And NDC for Nana I day.
And one of them who couldn't talk. And there was a man.
Yes. You're talking to. Check. Ghana kakesi jata accident data Ghana from pen for ni ya for one Ghana nyina but the nim some sergeant the American said she just a year third can third no occasion and kekotom na me catch no this enu one ya posu me to point what to better show my yes sport
Mate one more made medasi I'm going next corner zone of pay. If I doubt my last call this morning, let me say, we producers for no more lay ambush ball. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, what's your first life with me?
I'm Bono.
And that's what you do.
Sabi obi papa na akono. Obi kunu na akono. Obi ba na akono. Abusi ayi Ghana manyi na yempanyimfo na ekono sabi areho pa enye NDC enye MPP ene yesi no sabi nkanye omukura na nka omobeko sa trip no but changes bamu woni ne enti asa ginaye no anase sa de ne happen ye ena ne yehwe ne se Ghana manyi mo ye wa asofo ye wa konfo ye wo mpanyimfo bi omodeda no so se BBC na so bi hu no ka that ye mfa ni serious ni enim se nipa no sika bi no ope ana se bi ope ni obedi so na nsesa ebi nipa ba ko asan betimi asan nipa dodo ni nyina
Matthias
na nipa ba ko je betimi anje nipa dodo ni nyina
Matthias
ba de na sino yes mo nya ndi sini MPP na ye hwese ni sino ebi nsi biem
Mate
enese ni eba ye eba
that's it and anopay and of course mutalane muntaka because buy you know now I say muntaka because originally na muntaka na was tena ele captain but he had to leave for a meeting and a man mutala ebetra mutin yesi no but there will be biasi ebujafo mediani Kwesi paka Wilson no doc wa ha prof wa na ngofo bi ba ntiru de ma enji yo mwansa na embizo mama ne ewa na no pe
Any flower girl.
Egara flower girl. Okay, it's no maba. It's me kasa bi mi jani na ma omo. We some the box be in them.
Ebi ntwa mumrecha.
Okay, but I'm saying you go jenje nyum numbers is ya.
Prof na wo kwen.